Left jab, uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best, you gotta show me son. Actions over words, baby boy, is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports,
Yo, WCS back in the building. What's good, everyone? Salute, big salute to the supporters as always. You already know that's first and foremost. You already know what it is. The first in the MFing building. Big bunch and boxing on deck. Greedy belly, salute comeback. Yes, yes, indeed. That was the infamous words from the one and only unified reigning heavyweight champion, Oleksandr Usyk. I don't think we ever heard that in boxing, period. Greedy belly. I like it, bro. I like that. But shout out the blunts on deck. The XO factory in the building. OG, what's good, big bro? I'm on deck and got my popcorn ready. Knock on the door before you come in by smashing that like button. I appreciate you, big bro. I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Salute. XO Factory on deck. You already know, man, the ones that show up, show out. I appreciate you. Salute. Big shout out to the ones that's at work right now, earning a way of living, man, the right way, getting it in, providing for themselves and family. You already know what it is, man. That's what it's about. Respect to you. My guy Trick Noti on deck, man. WCS, what's good? This morning, hope all is well. Just made it home from seeing my parole officer. Gonna listen to you for a minute and nap and do some community service, but they pay up to 10 stacks. Man, don't they pay up to 10 stacks, dog? Man, 10 stacks is what it is, dog. They giving you 10 stacks, bro. God dang, man. Why 10 stacks? Why you start off at a dime? 10 stacks, dog. Hey, man, good luck with that parole officer, man. I know you're an upstanding citizen, man. Good luck with that. James Gang, salute. What's good? Samad Warren, what's good? James Gang, Samad, the last two. Samad on deck in the building. Appreciate you. So you already know what it is because I'm pretty sure we got some hardcore fanatics in here that know without a shadow of a doubt what this is all about. You know what I'm saying? Without a shadow of a doubt what this is all about, y'all. Finally, we have gotten closer to what we've been waiting on for years. It's bittersweet, so to speak. It's bittersweet. I'm going to be honest with you. It's bittersweet because it just would have been great if it could have happened when Wilder Joshua was reigning. You know what I'm saying? It would have been great if Wilder Joshua could have had this moment and we could have been talking about this with their names in it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna put it out there. It would have been great, but we'll take what we can get, man. We have Tyson Fury versus Oleksandr Usyk, and this is for the heavyweight undisputed going down April 29th, y'all. This is going down April 29th, y'all. I never thought I'll be saying this in 2023, but supposedly this fight is going to take place in Wembley Stadium April 29th for heavyweight undisputed. Do you know the grand scale of this bout? I know it's not two of your favorite fighters. I got it. But the heavyweight division for undisputed, man, that is huge. Any way we can get it, that's all we have to think of it as. Any way we can get it. And right now, this is any way we can get this fight, man. This is any way we can get this fight. Let's talk a little bit about this. Being that we're finally, supposedly, getting the fight a week after Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia down at the T-Mobile Center in Las Vegas. WBC champion Tyson Fury is 33 victories, 0 defeats with 1 draw, 24 knockouts. And then standing across from him April 29th will be the one and only towering Oleksandr Usyk, the IBF, WBA, and WBO and IBO champion. 20 victories, 0 defeats, 13 knockouts, and formerly the cruiserweight undisputed world champion will finally square up for all the titles. Now, this was going back and forth in the media, and I know Blunt's mentioned it, and I felt it was a lack of English on Oleksandr Usyk part, but very, very crafty what he said. He's pretty much saying, you know what, you're overweight, you're big as hell, you know what I'm saying, you're disproportionate. And this man called him greedy belly, y'all. We never heard any fighter say that. Greedy belly. That means your belly has a mind of its own. Greedy belly. God damn, that's just a classic. I ain't gonna lie. That'd be some shit I'll try to say. I'll try to come up with some shit like that. Greedy belly. Usyk called Fury greedy belly, man. Damn, that shit's crazy. I got to give the first one. I know they haven't had a press conference yet. Only a face-off in the ring in which, you know, Tyson Fury, you got to bring the energy with Fury. You just can't stand there and look him in the eye, man. The man been in there with some of the big names. You're not going to do anything with Fury to that. You might well get out of here with that. You're not going to do it. But call the man greedy belly, bro. That's a classic. Now, how do we see this as playing out, right? So let's look at it from a standpoint of the little fine details that they love to talk about, the logistics. I already told you that the fight is potentially taking place at Wembley Stadium, all right, in London. Also, from what my understanding is you know, there was a problem with Tyson Fury trying to negotiate 70-30 with Oleksandr Usyk, and then in the rematch 50-50. You know what I'm saying? So if it's a rematch in this, let's go to the article. Okay? Without me saying it. They say Fury didn't say whether the contracts had been signed for the fight and if Usyk has removed the rematch clause language in the contract per his request. If Fury loses the fight, he might regret removing the rematch clause because he might be out of luck getting the opportunity to try and avenge the defeat immediately. Usyk would be in demand after beating Fury, and he could make more money fighting Anthony Joshua again or Deontay Wilder. The Saudis would jump at the chance to stay Usyk versus Joshua or Wilder in their country. Okay, so once again, Brian Weber is the author of this at Boxing News 24. Deontay Wilder fought Tyson Fury twice in fights that he lost, right? He fought him in a rematch in Detroit. He lost, right? Anthony Joshua fought Oleksandr Usyk twice, back to back, and he lost. He lost. Now, I don't know how they're going to look at it, but I'm just saying, rematch clauses are important. This is the heavyweight championship of the world, all right? Your common opponents, that was the best that you stepped in the ring with, both of these guys, Fury and Usyk, beat them twice. They leveled up. They have leveled up in this shit. Real talk, they have leveled up when it comes to that. But I do believe, and I would recommend that Tyson Fury have a rematch because we want to see more than one fight, man. We don't want Fury Usyk to square up and it's just one freaking fight. And then the winner takes everything. I mean, we want a rematch clause in there. Why not? And then if we're going to see anything after this fight, we want to see somebody that we've seen before, just like we watching right here on this thumbnail. We want y'all to go back into a rematch just like we've seen every other freaking heavyweight rematch. We want to see y'all go back in there and see if the outcome is going to be the same. Don't sit up here and deprive us of just one heavyweight undisputed and then going about your business. That's selfish as hell. But this is a selfish sport. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, what more can we expect? What more can we expect? I don't like it that they have a rematch issue that's going on. I don't know why fighters pick and choose who they want to rematch. You know, we got Jermell Charlo rematch with Brian Castano. Kudos, man. Kudos. You know what I'm saying? We finally got a trilogy with Canelo while he was reigning defending super middleweight undisputed. We got that. You know what I'm saying? We got the rematch between Devin Haney and George Kambosos. We got that. But we need more of these rematches of big fights. We definitely need more of these rematches with big fights. And you already know what's going on at the welterweight division. We need more rematches. The two big names we always talk about, they haven't rematched. Errol Spence, the biggest names on his resume, he did not rematch. And the same with Crawford. No rematches. No rematches. So it'll be good while some of these fighters are pretty much in their prime, so to speak, to have a rematch with their toughest opposition. That's supposed to be, you know, the highest ranked, the toughest opposition. It'll be good for them to rematch the shit. You know? And that's what we get in heavyweight division, man. This rarely comes, you know, around that we can witness a heavyweight undisputed championship for all the marbles. And here we are, two people arguing about taking a rematch clause out. So let's gander at some info right quick. Let me go to the live chat, see what's popping. Samad asked me, WCS, are you gonna make it across the pond and get that coverage? I wish, man. I can't go across the pond without being set up with credentials and be able to cover the fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going over there trying to fight nobody for coverage. You know what I'm saying? Big Blunt said, Fury, no rematch for Usyk. The whole time Usyk never asked. Yeah, man, you know how it is with the hocus pocus there, Blunts. You know what I'm saying? Travis, what's good? You already know. You already know what the hocus pocus is. Trick said, heavyweight undisputed supremacy, winner take all. Man, I don't. Why winner got to take all, man? Because we was blessed to have 3 fights. We was blessed to have 3 fights, man. 3 fights, even with Joshua. You know, Joshua gave us 2 fights with Anthony Ruiz. No, Andy Ruiz, and then Oleksandr Usyk. Joshua had rematches with those guys. What's different about Fury Usyk? Why get to a point, especially you're still young enough to get in there and fight? Why come up here and deprive the fight fans of a situation that doesn't happen often in the sport of boxing? Why do that to us, bro? That's not cool. That's selfish as hell, bro. That's selfish right there. I don't get it. Man, shout out to my guy, the one and only Haynes Legacy in the building, man. $5 super chat on deck. One love to you, brother. You know it's much appreciated. Thank you. $5 super chat on deck, man. Appreciate you supporting the channel, big dog. You know, that's you know, I could probably use that and try to swim across the pond, man, and try to show up and say, hey, man, it's been a long journey, but I'm here. Y'all got my credentials for the Usyk fight. I'm so tired. Had to fight off some motherfucking predators. Come on, man. No bullshit now. Damn, tell them I swim all the way across the pond to get to this fight, dog. Thanks to Haynes Legacy, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, truth be told, I've never been to the UK to cover a fight. I never been over there to cover a fight, man. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you. Bruce Gas, Boxing Jazz, and more. Salute to you, OJ. I see you on deck. Peace, my brother at WCS. Peace to you, Bruce. Damn good live yesterday with Leon Muhammad. Leon, man, his boxing reflection goes way back. You know what I'm saying? Goes way back. So when I interviewed him, I just let him talk because I was learning who he was. They had already told me who he was, but I just wanted him to, you know, when you get somebody like that, just let him rewind it. You know what I'm saying? That goes the same for Bruce. You know, Bruce was up there talking history, you know, boxing history back. You know what I'm saying? Bruce, what's your thoughts on, you know, if Tyson Fury, Oleksandr Usyk fight, what's your thoughts on no rematch clause? What's your thoughts on no rematch clause? Just give me your thoughts on that, because I just feel it would be good to have a rematch clause in there so we can see more than one fight. You know what I'm saying? So let's look at some of the fine details. It's very important to look at the fine details. Let's look at some of the fine details, y'all, of the WBC heavyweight Fury. I already went from left to right, 33 victories, 0 defeats, 1 draw, and 24 coming by way of knockout. Tyson Fury is 6'9" with an 85-inch reach, y'all. Look at the length of those arms, man. Tyson Fury has an 85-inch reach, and it's not going to change up by the time he steps in there with Oleksandr Usyk. Now, let's talk about his last 5 fights. All right. You remember he fought Otto Wallin after he fought Tom Schwartz. He didn't look too good in that fight. Plus, he was cut in that fight to require him to get around 47 stitches. Okay. Then he stepped in there for the rematch with Deontay Wilder at the MGM Grand, and he was able to stop Wilder in the 7th round due to the towel being thrown in by Wilder's corner. Wilder was down in rounds 3 and 5, and Fury deducted 1 point in round 5. Now, he goes on to fight Deontay Wilder. This is pre-pandemic, February 20th, where all the court situation went through. You know what I'm saying? The following year, saying it expired, and Deontay Wilder didn't have any leg to stand on, no leverage. Well, coming out of the pandemic, I mean, having a pre-pandemic fight, going through 2020, all waiting on the heavyweight division. It was damn near the start of the depression at the end of the day. So he finally gets released out of court. The ruling is Deontay wins. He does have that rematch. He will activate the rematch. And this was for the trilogy. So Deontay Wilder steps back in the square October 9th, 2021 with Tyson Fury, who is now the reigning defending WBC champion. And they fought at the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, the same place that Gervonta Davis and Ryan Garcia would be squaring up. So he goes back in there and he disperses Deontay Wilder via KO in the 11th round. Wilder was down in rounds 3, 10, and 11, and Fury down twice in round 4. Amazing fight, man. It was crazy back and forth. Then you get to April of 2022. All right? April 2022. Now, one thing you need to understand about this day and era, man, these guys are fighting. They're getting paid this money, and they only fighting once a year. It's crazy. Tyson fought once in 2020, once in 2021, and then he fought the beginning of 2022. Dillian White. Finally, Dillian White gets his opportunity. When he was talking all that shit with Deontay Wilder. And I really hope they fight before it's all over with. Deontay Wilder, Dillian White. But anyway, Tyson Fury steps in there with Dillian White and stops that man in 6 rounds. 6 rounds, y'all. He stops Dillian White so disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? He hurts him and pushes him down like he was a little kid. You're on the wrong playground, son. Get your ass from over here. He stuns him and pushes Dillian White backwards like, get up out of here. You talked all that shit, man. Get up out of here. And he hands Dillian White his 3rd defeat. And you know what? Dillian White, all of his losses have been knockouts. You know what I'm saying? So White goes down to the Gypsy. Then he steps in there with a gimme fight. This was the heavyweight division was just, damn near on the shelf, damn near in the closet, and nobody wasn't giving a damn about it. Tyson Fury chooses Derek Chisora. They was quick if Deontay Wilder pick and choose an opponent. But it got to a point where the heavyweight division was missing Wilder. And Tyson Fury said, you know what? I'm just going to pick Derek Chisora. I fought him twice already. I love the guy. He's good people. He gives him a paycheck. I'm not mad at the method for which he did, why he did what he did. But we wasn't looking for no Derek Chisora for a trilogy. We wasn't looking. And then he carries Derek Chisora all the way to the 10th round and gets him up out of there via TKO. Battered him. But he gave him a paycheck, though. December 3rd, 2022, they fought. And he gave his good friend Derek Chisora a freaking, a gift, a paycheck right before Christmas. You might think to yourself, I'm being, and you know what? You might be right. I am. Seriously am, because only certain people get away with just picking a fight that they want and no one gives a damn, like Canelo Alvarez and Gennady Golovkin 3. Man, come on. That was one of the worst. I'm not bullshitting. That was one of the worst. Man, get up out of here with that. Nobody was looking for that fight. Nobody. Just like we wasn't looking for this Tyson Fury and Derek Chisora fight. Nobody was looking for that. But you know what? They got paid. They got paid, bro. Let's look at Oleksandr Usyk. He's 36 years old, right? Ukrainian fighter, southpaw, 20 victories and 0 defeats and 13 knockouts. Like I mentioned previously, he is the formerly undisputed cruiserweight world champion. Yes, indeed. Now he stands by himself as the unified heavyweight world champion, holding the IBF, IBO, WBA, and WBO world championships. His KO percentage is 65%. He stands 6'3". I think that's off. I'm going to be honest with you. Well, I take that back. That's about right, because when he initially came in there, when I seen him, and I was standing right there, he looked taller, but he had on platform shoes. He was dressed in all black. He had like this 3/4 freaking black, I wouldn't say gown. I don't know the proper term to use, but it was nice, man. That shit was hard. I was like, oh, okay. But it was hard for somebody like him, where he from, in Ukraine. No. So he had on some platform shoes that I used to watch, almost like Frankenstein growing up, them big ass shoes on. And he was dressed in all black with the Russian, hat on. And his reach is 78 inch reach, y'all. If you remember, Tyson Fury has an 80 plus inch reach. Tyson Fury has an 82 inch reach, y'all. Oleksandr Usyk has 78 inch reach. It's not that much difference. Let's look at his last 5 opponents. His last 5 opponents, excluding Tony Bellew, who were rounded off to start upward to his intro in the heavyweight division, is Chaz Witherspoon. At the time was 38-3. He got him up out of there in round 7. Then he goes to Derek Chisora, who I just mentioned. Tyson Fury gave a fight to in December for Christmas, gave him a check. Usyk and Fury both have a common opponent in Chisora, and Usyk went 12 with Chisora. As I said, Tyson Fury got him up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury got him up out of there. Now, moving on. Tyson Fury has never fought Anthony Joshua. Okay? But on the test, he fought Anthony Joshua September 25th, 2021, and won the unanimous decision. He took the belts from Joshua. He took the belts. So Joshua, rematch, like I'm telling you all, it'll be good to have a heavyweight rematch. He goes back in there August of 2022 and fights Joshua in a rematch of the first defense of his titles. And he wins. It went 12 rounds. Split decision this time, though. Split decision, y'all. So he's certified. Usyk came up here already with the cruiserweight. Now he's a unified heavyweight champion, and you gotta look at him as official. He beat Joshua twice, man. He's the only man to beat Anthony Joshua twice, just like Tyson Fury is the only man to defeat Deontay. That's facts. Bruce said rematch trios and even 4-fight series are becoming a thing of the past. Talk to him, Bruce. You know what I'm saying? Talk to him. Let them know what the old soul, the OGs that was back there, man. Hey, it would be good to get 2 fights on the consistency. 4 fights? Oh man, you asking a whole hell of a lot right there. You asking a whole hell of a lot. You know what I'm saying? And then most of the time when I was growing up and watching the sport, the trilogy is something that you was really looking forward to. This time, like I said, they just giving people fights. You know what I'm saying? Tyson gave Chisora a fight. Canelo gave Triple G a fight. They just gave him a freaking fight, dog. Like, it was no climax to it. It wasn't like we were saying, man, I can't wait till that fight happen. Nope. Nothing. I ain't say Wilder got played. In what way? Having a trilogy or the way he lost? You talking about the towel being thrown in, Breland thrown in the towel? Because that is not debatable. For those of you that are still saying, Breland did nothing wrong. Well, if Deontay said he wanted to go out on his shield and you threw in the towel, then something was wrong. He said Fury a cheater, a damn cheater. Yes, we have to acknowledge that Fury is absolutely a cheater. He did lead the sport, but in boxing, they allow people to come back. They allow people to continue to fight. He's one of many. Tyson Fury is one of many cheaters in the sport of boxing, and that's how it is. That's how it always will be. Seriously. I thought White took a dive at first, but there was an angle that showed the uppercut landing clean. Look, what's going on to Stinger? Salute to you, brother. On deck. You know, I was looking at the same thing and how it went down. And then before I even came to the conclusion it was a dive, I said, no. Why do you have to take a dive against Dillian White? He'll give you the fight. You know what I'm saying, Stinger? You don't have to go in there and say, hey, Dillian, I'm gonna give you a little envelope. You know what I'm saying? Don't do this, and this. We're trying to get this fight out the way so we can get on to the Undisputed. No, you don't have to do that with Dillian White. He'll give it to you just like he gave it Oleksandr Usyk. One of the most crucial uppercuts you'll see. The crucial. Oh my God, that shit was crucial. He knocked Dillian White out bad in a fight that Dillian had already dropped a man twice. Gave him. And finally get out of nowhere, finally gets the fight. The buildup was shabby. You know what I'm saying? The buildup to the fight wasn't nothing. And then he goes in there and gets stopped, bro, by an uppercut. How are you susceptible to uppercuts, bro? So Anthony Joshua in a non-title fight stop you. Oleksandr Usyk, you know what I'm saying? Would you redeem yourself in a rematch when that man looked like he had goddamn stage 93 arthritis mixed in with goddamn scoliosis and a side order of paralysis. The man could barely fucking stand up in the ring like he had went to the local pub over there and got wasted before he came to the ring. The man couldn't even fucking stand up. Then you get the shot with Fury, blew it. I hear you, bro. Haynes said, I'm sending a challenge to all of the chat. I'm matching $1. Show my guy WCS you want to see him cover the next fight. He goes to regardless the fight. I appreciate that, Haynes. I appreciate you, big dog. You know what I'm saying? I guess I have to take a ruler and point at the screen. Now listen to me, okay? I appreciate everyone who support the channel. Real talk. Good dude, man. I appreciate you reaching above that effort. But they gotta want to do it. They gotta want to support WCS for the content they get, man. Look, I'm not giving you the professor. I'm not giving you the goddamn some grandmaster. That's not me, bro. I have other things I need to take care of, but I will give you what I have passion to give you, and that's covering, boxing, MMA, BJJ. You'll see what's up. You know what I'm saying? You'll see what's going on for sure. Shaw News, the Sauce Experience, AK Showtime Shaw in the building, man. Team Tucker on deck with it. Yes, sir. Shout out to my guy, man. Stepping from the beginning. You already know what it is, man. Is this fight happening? They made it official yet? Well, it's out in the media as potentially going down April 29th. That's where they trying to tie all the loose ends up, bro. They trying to tie up the loose ends and make it official so they can get this presser going. Because we already seen Gervonta and Ryan Garcia with 45 days out. They supposed to fight the weekend after them on the 29th across the pond. So you definitely want to put it out there. But check this out. I don't even think they need as much press as we seen back to back with Ryan Garcia and Gervonta Davis, man. I don't think so. I don't think they're gonna do it the same way, bro. I think they're gonna have a presser over there. And I'd be remiss to say that they come over here on the East Coast. I seriously doubt they show us any love and come over here on the East Coast for a presser. Seriously, because nah. They having this shit in Wembley Stadium too? I doubt it. But shout out to my guy, Shaw News, stepping on deck, bro. And salute to you and your family. Tell them daughters to keep on, being a part of the Shutter game. Yes, sir. Shout out to Jihad and the team. He's on deck April 1st, y'all. April 1st, he's back on deck in Oklahoma. Tulsa, Oklahoma, under the top ranked boxing promotion. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Bob, Aaron, Marlon guys over there. You already know. Usyk really is 6'3". He just looks small because he's fighting in the era of giant heavyweights. What I meant thinking was that when I was next to Usyk, he seemed a bit taller than I was, right? And according to what day it is, I've been 6'3", 6'2 and a half or whatever. But when I seen him right then, I said, damn, he's taller than what I thought. But when I seen him walking out with his team to get something to eat, he didn't look as tall because he was just wearing some regular tennis, some kicks and, cap. And he didn't look as tall as he did when he first walked in. It's pretty smart for him to come in like that because those platform boots that he had on did make him look much taller, and he had on black. So, he was standing there towering. I like Usyk, man, because when I was shooting him, he was looking at the camera lens. He wasn't an asshole or nothing. He started playing into the camera, and all that shit, man. I like Usyk. He wasn't an asshole or nothing. Went over there, took a picture with him. He said, no problem. Took a picture of all that. You know what I'm saying? People say, oh, well, you clout chasing and all that. Well, when I rolled up on Tyson Fury, being that I support Deontay Wilder heavy, and I was asking him a question, I didn't say, let me take a picture first. You know what I'm saying? Let me take a picture first and then let me ask a question second. I just wasn't cool with Tyson Fury like that. You know what I'm saying? The man is a cheater. I stand on that. But I was able to ask him the question I wanted to ask him. Anyway, that judge that had AJ winning needs to be banned for life. But it's boxing though, Stinger. It's boxing. You know damn well if Adelina Bird is still looking over fights, still judging fights, this guy ain't going nowhere, man. You know damn well if the judges that sit up there and gave that score to Gabriel Maestre when he clearly lost to Michael Fox. Not only that, Stinger, they put in a petition, they put in paperwork to have that shit overturned. They wouldn't even entertain this shit, bro. They said, man, we ain't got time for that. This boxing. You know what it is. Y'all was getting robbed in the amateurs. You know how many y'all was robbed in the Olympics? Don't come over here acting like this shit is new. You need another sport, another profession. I'm just telling you, every now and then, you're going to see a decision that you're going to say, oh, that shit fucked up right there. Okay, you better say that shit fucked up under your breath and keep it moving. They don't care. They don't care. Just like, what was the ref? What was the ref? Guido that fought Johnny Rice, man. Johnny Rice hit him with a straight right hand, cut him open. What did he do? The referee out of nowhere say it was from a headbutt. Out of nowhere, bro. He never seen no damn headbutt clash between the two fighters just because that fighter was a promotions fighter, undefeated. He was gonna screw over the fighter that wasn't, screw over Johnny Rice and say, yeah, it was accidental headbutt. Screw that man out of a win until somebody said, no. We have to stand up. No, it wasn't a headbutt, man. Let's look at the camera. They rarely do that shit in boxing. Let's go back to Franco. Let's go back to the Franco fight when his eye was swelled up, bro. I mean, his eye was swelled up. He was facing one of the Maloney brothers. And his eye was fucked up. And they tried to say it was because of headbutt. And it wasn't. Hey, it's going to continue to be that way in boxing, man. Don't hold your breath. Samar said, I'm with Haynes. I got 200 Honda towards it. Great idea. Salute. Appreciate you, Samad. Appreciate you. And everybody else that support the channel. Shaw News said that's true. They both beat the former heavyweight kings twice, back to back. Usyk, AJ, and Fury Wilder. Yes, sir. That's what makes it so special with this fight. They have all the ingredients for a finale. They have all the ingredients for a grand finale, bro. I mean, it's just not some of the favorite names you would want to see. I know over there in the UK, they would probably most definitely want Anthony Joshua to still only have one loss and be reigning defending unified heavyweight champion instead of Oleksandr Usyk. Absolutely. That's when they had that Joshua love. Boy, he could do no wrong. Now he's lost back to back and picked up his third loss against the same fighter. They fell back on him. They say, he ain't it no more. But Tyson Fury, you know what I'm saying? He was able to go in there with one of the heaviest hitting heavyweights in the sport and get it done twice, bro. So this for finale right here for the undisputed crowns, man. Yes, sir. I love it. I love it, man. I just want to see one fighter, and I hope it's without controversy. I want to see one of these fighters reign as undisputed, and hopefully Deontay Wilder gets his shot for undisputed world championship. I do. I hope all this leads back to Deontay Wilder being able to get his shot at either Tyson Fury for all the belts or Oleksandr Usyk. I know that's so far up the road, but I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it out there, people. For real, at the local pub, man, motherfucker came in there wobbling and shit. Like that dude was just throwing them back. Give me one more. Fill him up. You know what I'm saying? That mother was just knocking them down. Knocking them down. Excuse me. Becky, you know you have a fight. Give a fuck about that. Line them up. Line them up. He was knocking them motherfuckers down. Shout out to Haynes Legacy with the $2 super chat, my brother. Thank you. Much appreciated. Thanks for supporting the channel. One love, brother. I guess I'll start. Hey, man. Hey, you know, I appreciate you, Haynes. I already know your background. I already know what you're about. So your character is what it is, regardless. Regardless, bro. I already know what it is. You know, so salute to you. Salute to you. And everybody else that's supporting the channel. Stinger said, you're right, bro. So appreciate that, Stinger. So this is what we're sitting at with it. You know what I'm saying? We're sitting at a fight that potentially will build up in the final stages in April. And yes, people are gonna start, if and when it's made official, people are gonna start paying attention to this damn heavyweight champion, because the heavyweight division runs boxing, bro. At certain points, it does, man. And why would we want to see the heavyweight division regardless if it's our favorite fighter? Yes, I want to see this fight, bro. I want to see this fight. And to be honest, I'm not going for any specific fighter. I'm just looking forward to them fight. Just like this photo right here. Look at that. Listen to me, because I say it's a message in all my thumbnails, right? Look at this photo right here. That's my prediction. I don't know who the fuck gonna land the punch or whatever. Both of them missed that motherfucker in this damn thumbnail. Both of them. No one landed, dog. I'm telling you, man, attention to detail. No one landed, dog. I'm not going for any particular fighter in this heavyweight. Just like them punches didn't land. I'm not lining anything up. I really don't have no prediction right now. Maybe I get a little bit more motivated as the clock ticks, closer to the fight. But just like this thumbnail, that's where I'm at with it. None of them, neither one of them landed a punch. It's just the goofiest thumbnail that I could find out there and put my own spin to it. Neither one of them landed a shot, dog. Oh, man, it's the goofiest thumbnail ever, bro. Shout out to freaking software, because it allowed this person to put these two heavyweights that close to one another in a thumbnail, and they did not come close to landing a shot. They didn't come close, bro. One's on the outside, one's on the inside. Hey, man, it is what it is. What's going on, L Dog? How you feeling, bro? The fight's bigger than boxing. It's for the country of Ukraine. Listen. First of all, we know what's going on over there at Ukraine, but I don't think this is going to be political. This is not going to be political when it comes to the U.S. because we've had several wars ourselves, and other countries didn't jump on and say, "Oh man, this is bigger than our country because the U.S. is over there fighting so and so." Nah, that's not what it is, bro. I disagree with you, L Dog. I know where you're trying to go with it. I disagree, man. People are not going to jump on, especially over here in the U.S., and say, "Well, this is for Ukraine." Well, Tyson Fury, last time I checked, is not from Russia. Okay? The last time I checked, this is not a Klitschko. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at the Klitschko brothers over there. They're actually still over there. And we don't know what they're doing, but supposedly they picking up bodies over there. You know what I'm saying? They picking up bodies. If this was a Ukraine fighter, Russian fighter, then it's a different story. But Tyson Fury is British, Gypsy, UK. It doesn't even come close to being a political heavyweight clash, y'all. Not to me, it doesn't. Nothing. Nobody's going to get political and root more for Oleksandr Usyk unless they want to bring in the cheater. Unless some people say, you know what? I'm going to be petty now. You know what? I want to find some way to support Fury, just like they did when he was going against Wilder. I got to find something I don't like about Oleksandr Usyk. But it's not easy to sit up here and poke. They unwilling to poke the bear when it comes to Usyk to say, "Oh, I find this shit wrong with him. I find that." With Deontay Wilder, they was able to do that because they felt like his skill set and his overall technique was flawed. And they criticized this man who was still giving you the finish, but all of a sudden his whole entire boxing science did not fit the part of him going in there knocking people out. Now with Oleksandr Usyk, they give him the check mark and being able to go in there and box. They do. They give Usyk the check mark. They give him his certification coming off the cruiserweight undisputed championships. So if you're trying to say, well, I want to find something on Oleksandr Usyk to hate Tyson Fury, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. It doesn't matter if, some political boxing fans get in and say, "Oh man, forget Ukraine. We don't want to, we like Tyson Fury. I don't like what they doing to Russia." That ain't gonna happen. That ain't gonna happen. This is gonna be one of those deals where you're gonna have to dig a little bit deeper as a boxing fan and find out which fighter you want to support. I guarantee you, people are not gonna be sitting up here talking about what they hated him for when he fought, what the controversy was when he fought Deontay Wilder, and all the glove scandal in the rematch and all that. That's not going to come up, bro. They don't care in this fight. They don't care in this clash. They don't care, bro. Now, I do believe there might be some people that say, you know what, Usyk did everything he's supposed to do the right way. We're going to go for Usyk instead of Fury. We're going to go for Usyk. And then there's going to be some people that say, you know what, fuck it, man. We was going for him when he fought Deontay Wilder. I'm going to go for Fury. Or they might go back over there to Usyk and say, you know what, Usyk might be an easier opponent if Deontay Wilder comes back into the picture to fight the winner of this heavyweight undisputed. It might be easier for Deontay Wilder to clash with Usyk rather than a fourth fight with Tyson Fury. I'm just putting it out there. Shawty. You know? I ain't say, hell no, bro. This is not about the landmass more. about body mass. This is not about land mass, more about body mass. See, fight bigger than boxing. If the Joppy Tooth Rabbit can pull it off, I got him for 5 dead or alive. I got Usyk, but I think Fury might win it. Okay, so we got Usyk. And see, look, if I was to, say, okay, who I'm going for or whatever, which I have no foot in the race with this prediction at all. Like I said, I just want the best fighter to win. I do. I just want the best fighter. So if I go for Usyk, just because off the strength of what experience that I was able to witness and see play out between Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, people are going to say, oh, well, you know what I'm saying? You just going for Fury. I mean, you're just going for Usyk because you hate the scandal that Tyson Fury was a part of in the rematch with Wilder. So you're being biased. You're doing the same thing that you say they was doing when they was hating on Wilder and going for Fury when they really didn't support Fury. You're doing the same thing. That's what they would say. I have no motherfucking leg in the race. I don't. Whoever wins this fight is whoever wins, man. I'm not going to say, well, because this happened between him and Deontay Wilder, I'm going for Usyk because Tyson Fury is a cheater. You know what I'm saying? Believe me, it's heavy. It's heavy for me to come out and show a little bias and say, man, dude's a cheater. I've met both of these fighters in person, physically. I met both of these fighters and communicated with both of these fighters in person. Even though Tyson Fury has a history and he was about to step in there and face Deontay Wilder in their trilogy. When I walked up to him, I wasn't all stupid and angry and bitter about the shit. I just wanted to see the man in person. And he was up there, opening up his shirt and talking about, look at me. I was down there partying in Miami and I was this, that, and the other. So Tyson Fury lives a totally different life than a lot of us, bro. And then you go over to Usyk. There's no way that you're going to say he lives the life of Tyson Fury. He's a more low-key dude. You know what I'm saying? To each his own, though. I'm pretty sure both would defend their family by all means necessary. I do believe that. When they said that Oleksandr Usyk was in Ukraine, I see Usyk going over there, doing the same stuff that the Klitschko's was doing, really suiting him, booted and suited, and going out there and really getting down if he had to. But I'm just going to see this fight play out. If it's made official and they have a presser, it's definitely going to be over in the UK. And I want to see how the first presser goes because, like I said, Blentz mentioned early on about Greedy Belly. I like it. But Tyson Fury is a trash talker too. Tyson Fury is a trash talker. He is a legitimate heavyweight champion, bro. His defeat over Wilder did not bring him to the what you call. It wasn't like that was his intro to the heavyweight division as a champion. He had already been there, done that. Seriously. He had already been one of the legendary fighters back in the day. And that was on an appeal from a dirty test. But he got it done. He got it done, bro. So it's people out there that say, oh, he already won the titles that Usyk has. He already won that back in the day, and then he picked up the WBC. So this is the dynamic of this heavyweight clash. You know what I'm saying? You have legitimate champions, multi-time champions of Usyk in a lower weight class, moving up to heavyweight, and Tyson Fury prior to being a unified champion, leaving the sport and coming back and winning the WBC title. You know what I'm saying? So you have to take for yourself. You're going to have to think for yourself. I know a lot of people are going to be split of who you want to support, and I get it. I get it, bro. Some of Haynes' comments are being held for review, and they won't let me show them maybe another month. What? Hold on, bro. Hold on. Let me see what you're talking about. I don't see any over here on YouTube. That is, it's the Gappy Tooth Rabbit. No, that wasn't him. I see all his comments. Shout out to Dixon on deck. He said, I'm from Tulsa, Oklahoma. That's where I'm at 54 years. Okay, damn, 54 years. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. Salute to you being 5++, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big money for Greedy Belly. I don't see what you're talking about, Blunts, but I see all his comments on full display. Seriously. That's where I'm at with it. I don't see any that's being held for review. I'm not saying that's not what's going on. I'm just saying. Big money for Greedy Belly versus Wilder 4, but Wilder going on 40. No need for more damage from Greedy Belly. Well, you have to look at it like this, there, L Dog. Like, is that energy kept for, everybody across the board when it comes for the heavyweight division? Is it impossible to fight at 40? You know what I'm saying? We've seen people come back and earn championships in their late 30s, early 40s and get it done. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he took a lot of punishment in the rematch. Yeah, he took a lot of punishment in the trilogy. Absolutely. But also, I think Dillian White has taken more punishment than Deontay Wilder. Real talk. And I don't hear the same energy. I don't know if I ever heard you speak that Dillian White needs to retire. I'm not saying you haven't, but I haven't heard you speak and say Dillian White doesn't need to come back to the sport because of the way he looked in his losses. You know what I'm saying? Should he continue to fight? Like, no one is looking at Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora has taken way more punishment than Deontay Wilder. Way more punishment. But since he's across the pond, nobody want to say, hey, Derek Chisora, he don't need to get that. He just stepped into the ring with Tyson Fury there, L Dog. Or just stepped in the ring with Tyson Fury. I didn't hear the same energy there, L Dog. Help me help myself. Because Derek Chisora just stepped in the ring December 2022, L Dog, and you wasn't on here saying, well, I don't think that Deontay Wilder should stay in the ring with all the punishment. He's going on 40. Well, guess what? Guess what there, L Dog? Derek Chisora is 39 years old, brother. Derek Chisora is 39 years old, and I didn't see your protest when he was stepping in there and he got stopped in 10. I did not hear your protest there, L Dog. And you know damn well what I'm talking about. You know damn well what I'm talking about, bro. And you're going to say Deontay Wilder is going on 40, but he's younger than Derek Chisora. Derek Chisora is 39 years old, just was knocked out by Tyson Fury. But Deontay Wilder turns 37, and you say he going on 40. I see some hating going on. That's what I'm saying, L Dog. You already know what it is over here, bro. Come on now. Wilder going on 40, they're just like saying somebody turned 35, and you say, oh man, they're going on 40. not, man, because Derek Chisora is 39 years old and will absolutely be 40. And he just came out the square from all the punishment he done taken. I mean, come on, bro. Come on. Man, you need to sit up here and send a red flag over there with Derek Chisora, because that dude has taken some crazy punishment. And you want to know, Tyson Fury, man, had 12 defeats. Where is the outcry, L Dog, for you to say, you know, please, 3-4. Get him out of the ring, man. Put him in Hollywood or something. 12 losses. 12 losses. This man has over 40 professional fights, just like Deontay, but Deontay only has how many losses? He has how many losses again? He has how many losses again? How many losses Deontay Wilder has? Who has beat Deontay? And you're saying he's going on 40. How dare you, man? You didn't think I'd catch that, L Dog? You didn't think I would be on my shit? Dog, it's not all about caring when you talk about the human body there, L Dog. You said you're trying to act like you're looking out for Wilder's well-being and him going on 40, but yet you wasn't looking out for Derek Chisora's well-being, and he's another fighter that's human who just stepped in the ring with Tyson Fury and got his ass stopped. Admit it there, L Dog. My radar is still good. My antennas are still sharp, dog. We don't care about Chisora, though. We got love for Wilder and don't want to see the king hurt. Man, stop it, bro. Stop it. That comment you made, it wasn't showing love, man. Stop the madness, man. You was just throwing shots, bro. You know what I'm saying? Come on. That man going in there with 12 losses. 12 losses? How many fighters can actually say they defeated Deontay Wilder? Not only this, the L Dog, out of the 13 losses, Derek Chisora has been stopped 4 times. He's been stopped 4 times. But yet, no outcry from L Dog to say, hey, man, we need to really take a look at Derek Chisora. I mean, come on, man. He has 12 losses. And just because he wasn't, knocked out every fight, let's not forget how much punishment he took in that fight. Man, he took crazy punishment, dog. Took crazy punishment. Anyway, I will egress from this topic right here because I know what L Dog was trying to do. He was trying to goddamn take a low blow in the nutsack of Deontay Wilder. You know what I'm saying? We all know that. War Chisora was made to be a punching bag. Still, he's a human, man. So therefore, to blend that up, to match that up what you said about Wilder, it's almost like you saying the man going on 40, but Derek Chisora is more so who you should be talking about. 39 years old. Just lost via knockout. Face battered and bruised. Bruised, dog. Battered and bruised. They stopped the fight. Man getting beat the fuck up, dog. Wilder should fight the winner, Joshua Franklin. George should fight the winner of Fury Usyk. I like that equation there, SB90. I do. I like that. I don't mind that at all because I want to see Deontay Wilder fight either one of those Joshua Franklin. Notice I didn't say I want to see Deontay Wilder fight Joshua because I do. But I've said that previously. But if Franklin is one of the heavyweights that's on the surge, right? And he goes in there and shut down Anthony Joshua and hands that man his 4th defeat, hell yeah, I want to see Wilder get that fight with Franklin. I wouldn't mind that shit at all. But I also wouldn't mind him fighting the winner of Fury Usyk, especially if Usyk defeats Fury. Because it's different styles. And I'm definitely curious to see if Usyk can handle the power of the Bronze Bomber. I do. But yeah, I'm on board with that, man. I'll link up with that. Real talk. Joshua's supposed to be in there in the fighting hole in Texas, the Texas fighting hole. You know what I'm saying? The battlegrounds. He's supposed to be locked into the motherfucking asylum, the motherfucking Alcatraz, the world-class Alcatraz over there in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Behind the bars. You know what I'm saying? Going through hell and back. You know what I'm saying? Not even seeing the day of light, just training, chopping down goddamn Honduran mahogany wood with one single axe. They turning that man into Paul Bunyan of the UK. They say when Anthony Joshua returns, he's gonna goddamn open up his own tree trimming business. You know what I'm saying? They got that man in there chopping shit down, bro. They got him in there chopping it down, bro. Come on. I like that idea. Look, I like Joe Joyce too, man. You know what I'm saying? He's very athletic for his size. I like Joe Joyce. And I'm just gonna be honest, man. You know, he's a fast track guy that's up in age. It's not too much of a disparity in age between, you know, if he fights Fury or Usyk. I just think Fury is too much for Joe Joyce, but you never know. I mean, Joyce is a big dude too. He's a big dude too. He may be able to handle Tyson Fury's weight a little bit better. But Usyk, I think style-wise for Usyk to face Joyce, that's more of a matchup I want to see. As far as body weight, you know what I'm saying, styles. Usyk, he does know how to box. He is crafty in there. And Joe Joyce to me is a bit robotic at times. You know, yeah, he has strength, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I just see Usyk outboxing Joe Joyce if there was to fight. I just think he's too much of a his boxing IQ is too high for freaking Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce is not one of those fighters that you just look up and say, "Oh man, I'm looking forward to see Joe Joyce fight again." I think Oleksandr Usyk is on a whole nother level than Joyce. I'm just saying, I like Joyce, but I think he's for either one of those fighters, man. I don't think so. Would I like to see Joyce Wilder? Yeah, why not? Because here L Dog said he's going on 40. So we need to hurry up and get Joyce in there because he's going on 40. Get Wilder, he's going on 40, and put these 40-year-olds in there together. Like an old Rocky montage. Shout out to Sir Senior on deck, man. What's good with his singing? How you feeling, bro? Hey, y'all already know what it is, man. Salute to everyone who came in today and listened to the live and support the channel. We shall do this again. If you choose to donate to the Cash App, it's right there at the top. And appreciate Haynes Legacy for donating to the channel. Salute to my guy, freaking Showtime Shaw News and Team Tucker that's over there. You already know. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all in the lab cooking. Tucker has been under the radar, low crawling. Shout, I'm only going off what freaking Showtime say. Shout out to Ron and whoever was taking those pictures. Very, very nice stills. Shout out to your daughters too, man. They getting very, very well versed in the camera game and doing their shit over there. Well, big salute to y'all in the chat, man, for tuning in. And we should do it again. Turn up and tune in to World Combat Sports, man. I'm out.